Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to the after stream. We should be back right now, returning from the Freedom Fridays PvP event, which was a fantastic one. I had a lot of fun in it actually. And to continue off the celebration, we will be pretty much continuing on. Actually, I gotta make back all my entitlement points I spent throughout the week. You guys already know that I've been working heavily on making weapons, crafting weapons for PvP, and we had a wonderful PvP earlier today. And but now it's time to go ahead and try to make all those entitlement points back, because unfortunately we lost a lot of stuff, and oh man, I need to try to make that monies again. So on to do some contribution, shall we? Yes, of course. Jolly good show. As Mr. G-Pan over here, G-Ban RPG joining, saying hi. Hi to you too, and welcome to tonight's wonderful after stream. The after stream, it awaits us with celebrations and goodness and all that stuff. It's gonna be magical. But yeah, it is a Friday, the weekend is now amongst us, and we have about an hour left, or about 52 minutes remaining of this Friday. Then it's gonna be Saturday over here on the East Coast. But yeah, and I have to say, man, good game to all those that participated earlier today on the Friday PvP event. But it's time for me to get ready for some co-op stuff, or not so much the co-op, more of the contribution missions. I need to start making my stuff back. I spent a lot of money, and I'm going to make it back right now. And one of the good ways is by doing some you know, some good old missions. The best type of missions are the ones that will kind of like set you up for a good 10,000 year entitlement points, right? That's what we want to go for. Well, I'm gonna play a lot of those. Yes, I want to try to get back to where I was. But yeah, anyways, I actually made a loadout, which was kind of cool, and this is the little configuration. I have to say, remember I told you about the using that one particular weapon that it can actually cause a lot of spam? Well, yeah, this game definitely does that. Oh gosh, it makes it crazy. So Kaiba Hitari joining us here on the YouTube channel. Great to have you here. Happy Friday, the remaining of the Friday that's left of it, what's left. You know, we're celebrating the after stream right now, and I said, hey, why not? Let's go ahead and do some I'm gonna try to do some little entitlement point missions and stuff, so I can try to get back to what I want, where I want to be at, right? Because look at all that money I spent. It's crazy. Remember I used to be all 9s? Look, I'm at 8. Yeah, dude. I spent more money making a triple stack with SR44, which it's really super handy. I love it like crazy. So I'm gonna try to do some little missions and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to launch a contribution directory. Let's go ahead and do one of these little fun missions, and it's like a showdown operation. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun playing these missions. Like oh dude, it's amazing, and I really do enjoy it. I think you don't make that much money from it, if any, but now you get like 300 census reduction for these practice missions. But you do take on these enemies, and it kind of gives you an idea like what you're dealing with, right? Like how strong, effective your weapons are against them. Again, these are the very basic of the monsters. They're not alpha types or anything. But it's a good way to kind of like see what your stuff can do, right? And oh my gosh. There's one configuration. Actually, no. Let's fight Red Rage. Red Rage is a punk. So, or the Dionea. Which should we fight? Oh boy, I can't. Let's fight both of them. Screw it. We just jump from one to the other. But as we continue on festivity, we got some people joining us, whether it be on the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, or playing, or not so much the PlayStation Network yet. I'm not here for that yet. I'm gonna test out some stuff, and there's this one configuration that I love for a co-op, right? And it's this one. I pretty much put together a nice little co-op loadout, right? And I'm really happy with it. It's fun to use. Definitely a nice gosh, but did you see the PvP games we had earlier? All those freaking missile launchers, like freaking targeting on everybody. Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. It's like chaos. But it was so fun though. It was very, very fun. Like I actually, you're gonna see how those weapons work even wonders when you play co-op. So I mean, if you're gonna see like how it works against these dudes, oh boy, prepare to just have a fun time. Just set your accessory to freaking yeah, just set your accessory to that stuff. We're gonna get some little traps here, and we'll drop one over here. We'll drop another one right over here too, so that way we can have gunfire shooting at all directions, and then we just have fun just shooting this guy. and he's trying to go after my accessory, but my accessory pretty much kind of rolled out of the way there, and going in for a little reload. But it's really fun taking these guys on, man, and I just have to like, oh gosh, it's really epic. I really like the configuration of these weapons, and they just play out so well. Or with the having those missile launchers kicking in. I mean they really do help like with some supportive attacks, and yeah, this guy is not gonna have too much of a fun time, but it's just fun to play, and like it makes me even enjoy the this weapon just so much more. Like as you can see, like he's not really enjoying himself too much right now. He's just getting bombarded from the side, being shot by the little machine guns and stuff on the ground, and there's not much he can do. He's kind of like just trying to chill. I'm not sure exactly what, but it's so fun. Trying to roll out of the way there, but it's such a fun configuration. You're gonna have these missiles attacking while you just go ahead and do your thing, and just keep them busy. And I mean the range of the thing, oh gosh, it's just so insane. Such a great range that this Dragonfire has. So it makes for some really good combat. Hitari says PvP is nice when the matches aren't completely one-sided. Yeah, that's the only thing about Freedom Wars. With a lot of online video games, it's always balancing's always been kind of the bigger things. So I'm trying to figure out a way we can possibly like fix that. Should we make these like one of my ideas actually to probably improve the PvP sessions? Maybe we should make them like maybe like a tournament kind of thing, right? I say like kind of build something with two teams. The teams are built, they're actually balanced out by the community themselves. Maybe like a clan kind of battle thing. I don't know. And I have no idea. I mean, usually having matches that are organized like that may be a little bit more work, but it's tough to say, man, because Freedom Wars doesn't really naturally have any like a team balancing kind of thing. You're gonna have to kind of like oh gosh, this guy's wingspan is ridiculous. He can hit anybody like within a nice radius. So let's go ahead and get some little ammo pack here. But I love that Dragonfire. It's just so awesome. It's fantastic. I love it so much. I'm trying to roll forward, get away from this guy's shenanigans, and continue on the firing here. And breaking his pod. And oh gosh, I really do love this configuration. Crafting the Dragonfire combined with the the SR-44 just makes for a really good fun, for a fun game. And it just plays really well in co-op. And I'm just enjoying my time just taking on this Dynea. Dyneas are usually like really like shenanigan type abductors. But again, against one of these guys over here, he's not really representing too much, not very well actually. So he's gonna try to do his little fire attack there, but it's not gonna be as effective, because again, when you have a double running speed with acceleration, you can actually outrun the shots. Had it been any other configuration, it would not be as good. Let's try to get out of the way here. And he did manage to trample me there. The first hit I got all this whole time here. And switch back to the SR-44. I'm actually gonna need some ammunition. Let's try to. Yeah, he got me there. Those arms are just ridiculous. Like he's gonna actually do that for a bit now, because if you notice his health is not doing too well. So yeah, he's gonna try to trample me there, but I don't want to cheat. I want to use the SR. Need a band-aid. There he is. He has now been defeated. Good job. Ho ho ho. But I have to say, like, this configuration is so freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. Like, it's like literally, like, it's so it makes these fights, again, like a guy like this is annoying. And not to mention, this is not like an alpha type or anything. This is, you're looking at the basic Dynea, but still, to take it on single-handedly, just you and your accessory and no teammates and stuff like that, a build like this is, oh my gosh, it is fantastic. And it plays really nice. It does play very nice. Mick Zurich says, use the scope 6. No, why? They're gonna call me No Scope 6 when they're done. Oh, I'm be called No Scope 6. That's gonna be my nickname and stuff. Oh, I don't need a scope. I do no scopes. So we got Complex God 122 joining us here on the Twitch channel, saying hi. Hi to you too, and happy Friday, or what's left of it for that matter. We're celebrating with an after stream. This is a little hangout session where I'd like to talk about ideas and stuff, or just hang out with the community out here. If you guys have suggestions and give me the feedback on how the broadcast was, things you like to change, you know. And I know one of the things out there was, you know, one of the biggest things is figuring out, you know, the situation with balancing matches. Like how do we deal with it? What can we do to fix those balanced matches? I know one of the things is choosing an opposition team. One of the problems is that if I choose a team, sometimes people's lobbies, they have it to different configurations and I don't know. So we have to make like a lobby that is built, because one of the problems that we had earlier with last stream was, or last, you know, Friday's PvP stream, the window we just did, was I joined the lobby and one of the settings was to similar. I didn't know that. I couldn't see that, and other people weren't able to join because of it. So we had like almost like a half hour of like nothing. And so I started thinking, I'm like, well, what can we do? Well, I was saying maybe what we can do, we have regulars that, you know, participate on these streams. And well, I was saying, well, if the people who are gonna, you know, who are regulars are making lobbies, we should do this. And they get, you know, they make their teams and everything, they get everything ready, and it's fantastic how they set everything up. They're actually more effective at setting up teams than, you know, than what we, you know, than what shows up. But what I was thinking is that if everybody creates a room with a certain setting, right, and, you know, maybe like, yeah, you know, try to create some. I'm not sure. It's tough. Balancing everything is always gonna be a problem. But yeah, a long time ago, yeah, we used to have regulators, remember? But the problem with the regulators, they're not guaranteed. And even with a regular, it doesn't matter how good you are, if you can still get overwhelmed. And that's one of the things about PvP. It's always gonna be tough. It's one of those games that you can have the best of the best. But if you take on a team, you know, quantity is a quality of its own. You know, if you go on by that, you know, you can still win with just sheer brute numbers. You can still win a team of that, you know, that kind of works like a small group of special forces. Even though it all depends really on who you're taking on, though. But it all depends really. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a black sheep or something when it comes to PvP games. Oh gosh. But either way, you know, it is what it is. So let's keep on. Let's take on Red Rage now. Let's fight him. See how he will do. Gosh, I like these little scuffles. They're so fun. They're pretty enjoyable to go on with. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with these new loadouts. I've been testing some different stuff out there. But yeah, some of your suggestions seem really good. Kaiba says, I wouldn't mind regulating. Oh, so I mean, if you'd like to help out, I think that would be good. Mixera says, I would train and help you. Ah, good. I could use the training. But anyways, let's go ahead and, you know, for me, it's a, you know, I like to, you know, I like just to do, I don't want to get too crazy. I'm not a PvP, I'm just the camera guy. I'm always like that. I'm like the camera guy. I learned some stuff, but, man, to be a regular on PvP, and that's possibly, I don't know. But I'll see, man. I'm not gonna rule it out, man. I'm not gonna rule it out. What the heck. But it was very enjoyable. I had a lot of fun though. And we got Insanity to Play joining us over here. He's like, oh, hi everybody. Hi to you too. Let's have our character here set up here for watch this. I'm gonna go ahead and do a spam run. We're gonna get set up little attacks here. Oh, set up another one right here. And this guy's trying to attack my accessory. I'm gonna be like, nope. You do not do that. You leave the Niona alone. She did nothing to deserve that. And look at that. You completely obliterated her. Let's go ahead and try to revive her. But yeah, one of the cool things about the this configuration of loadouts, which I really do love, it's like, and pretty much like just attacking this guy with missiles, and there's guns on the ground, gun turrets, and it's just a lot of like multi-firing, you know, stuff going on, and just makes it for such a it makes me love this game even more. I mean, there's not much hunters where you can do the things that you can in Freedom Wars. And that's one of the things I really do I really do love about this game, and especially with, you know, when you discover new configurations of loadout combinations, you know, combining one weapon with other ones, it really does for a good, you know, a good play. And oh boy, it's just fantastic. So let me try to escape this guy. Ooh, right under his legs. that's the best way to run away from his little punches, because he is really fast. He can't catch up to you. This is the all-purpose. I'm trying to run from the side here. Oh, I gotta be very careful. As long as I keep him, I have to play like monkey in the middle with him. And yeah, so if you do that, it's pretty fun. It's kind of like, it's a fun way to kind of like train with the you know, with these weapons and stuff. But it's pretty neat stuff. So let's continue on with the good fight. So we got Insane Replaces. I love the Bengeki Auto. Yeah, the Benki Auto. Dude, I love those things too. It's really fun to use. It causes a lot of it causes more distractions, you know, because you're delivering fire from a lot of different directions, and I really do enjoy using it with you know, with a sniper loadout, and having some extra, like, you know, like with those look how many missiles she's firing. She's firing in doubles. Like, that's just freaking really cool. And dude, this game is legit, man. I love that. So this guy's pretty much, he's going pretty quick. Oh, try to go this way. He's gonna keep spinning. So as long as I run behind him, he's not gonna be able to get me. Now I did run out of ammo, so we're gonna have to get ourselves a little. He's going for my accessory here, but I'm not going to let that happen. There you go. Yeah, shoot him up a bit. I'm really enjoying this. I mean, you know, once you kind of get the hang of the SR-44. I mean, there was a bit of a learning curve. A lot of the way people told me how to use the SR-44 was very different for me, because of the fact that I am playing on a PlayStation TV, and their method didn't work for me. So when I tried it, was really weird. So when I started doing it a different way, which is kind of it works a lot. It's a lot more reliable. And oh, we got, no, you stay with her. Don't do it. Leave her alone. Oh, she had her. This thing had its head blown off. Oh, legit. Good job. Get some more little ammo here. But yeah, I have to say, man, this, like I said, man, you set up some of these little guys over here. You can continue delivering some crazy attacks from several directions. And again, it's like a game of monkey in the middle. So you're gonna be attacking this thing from 2 different directions, you know, 3 different directions, and you're only one guy playing, and you're dealing this much damage. Like, this is really freaking cool. Like, I love this. Like, this is just extra damage being kicked in from different, you know, from different areas. Trying to go for my accessory over there, but no. Ha! His entire arm got blown off. Not bad. Continue on wrecking the guy. Nyona's down. Don't worry about that. I rescue my precious accessory. So, but let's go get ourselves a little bit of this guy here too. And this guy is not having too much of a good time. And congratulations, he has been defeated, eliminating the bad guy. And yeah, so pretty cool stuff. Again, I'm so much of a big fan of this type of loadout. And if you play PvP, man, get yourself. If you want to be annoying, you want to troll people, make one of these auto cannons, or not auto cannons. These lock-on missile launchers. There's 2 of them. There's Dragonfire and then there's a Nabu. But the Dragonfires, these ones here per se, it's like imminent death. This one causes like a psychological fear, because it approaches you so slow that people like don't know what the heck to do. Should I shoot the missile? Should I try to run away from it? Should I kill the accessory? And when they try to do that, they drop their guard and they take their guard off of me. And I've actually scored some. I've scored some kills because of that, because they're trying to focus on my accessory, or they're like stumbling all over the place. But it's a fantastic weapon, great weapon to use. Continuing to play over here says, reminds me of summoning turrets in Mass Effect and in Borderlands. It does, doesn't it? It's really cool. Now, there's two versions of those Bankies, right? Or Bankais. There's one that shoots bullets, and there's another one that shoots grenades, a grenade launcher version. Grenade launcher versions are a little bit more rare. And I don't think you... I think you can craft them. Usually the ones I get, I just find them. Those are the ones I've been using. But, yeah, I think you can craft them, but oh gosh, it's fun. They're really fun to use, and they're great. They're great for causing distractions. You know, it's nobody wants to get shot at, and the thing is, when we start putting enough of them, it's pretty crazy. So, Kaiba says, "Nina killed me twice." I'm telling you, man, that those weapons are really like they're shenanigan weapons. The only reason I crafted is because it was used on me, and I saw the effects. I'm like, wow, if this thing does it to me. You know, I can imagine it will do it as well to other people. So it's one of those I've noticed a lot of people started switching out to AAWs in last PvP to I guess compensate for my loadout. That's how you had to have something that can deal with something quick. An AAW is a weapon to deal with someone that's like that. And I've noticed multiple people were using AAWs. It wasn't just one; it was multiple people. So there's a change in people's playstyle after, I guess, but it was interesting. You know, people adapt to the surroundings. It makes sense. It would make sense. There's always a weapon that's better off for taking out somebody else. But anyways, let's see what Incinerator play over here. So I made a rank 8 late bloomer Dragonfire, struggling on making the a Nambu, and I never found / made the auto grenade Benki. Well, the auto grenade one, I think it's called. I'll tell you right now, I do have it. Let me go to my my combat items. It's gonna be called this. So there's gonna be it's this one here, the Benki a GL1. So it's the Benkai, right? Or Benkai GL1. So grenade launcher 1, and there's the auto version. This one's a fixed position, but the thing is, I don't have very much. Okay, I have a lot of those. Never mind, I take it back. And then this is the auto version. The auto version, I don't have very much of those. I only have like 29. But they're like really, really annoying and effective. And not only that, they will stagger you. Like if you get shot, those things are gonna be. They also bounce, so they can bounce off things. And yeah, they can be pretty Granada. Yeah, they can, just like Pepper here says. I kind of like these ones, the autos, the gun turrets, because they just keep firing at you, and when you put numbers of them, like it just drains your health little by little. I mean, it's not gonna kill you, but it's gonna be an annoyance. Combine that with like a rocket launcher that completely seeks you and hunting you down, and then a person running around with a freaking, you know, I don't know. A great combination, I think, is the SR-44, the Dragonfire, and an Adult Ring. I've noticed a lot of times when people actually fall to the, actually scored some kills like that last PvP match. When they fall to the Dragonfire, they're staggered on the ground. They have a few seconds to get up. When they get up, I just get the Adult Ring all fired up, and I'm shooting fire over them, and they just get up right into the fire. They get instantly trapped. It's a free kill. It's crazy. Yeah, these are pretty deadly if they hit a bullseye. You're talking about the yeah, you're talking about the Bankies, I mean the Banki GL1s. I'm not sure if you're referring to that, Tomato. We got Ron05 joining us over here. Happy Friday, happy after stream Friday with 29 minutes left of this Friday. Let's catch up here in the channel as well. As we have Incinerator Play says I use an AAW on my accessory, but I'm testing a Babara with an extra range to see if it's good. Now, AAW for accessories are good for co-op. I don't recommend them for PvP. Accessories are too, they're too, what's the good word for it? I don't know, man. The accessories are not good with the AAW is not good for accessories on PvP. For co-op, it's perfect. However, PvP, no, they're sitting ducks with it. But a Dragonfire and a Nambu, that's a different story. It's a fire and forget. The accessory doesn't have to worry about moving around, being agile, whereas the AAW is pretty much is a dumb rocket. It just goes straight. And you know, an accessory cannot anticipate where the target's going to be. Usually a lot of people who use AAWs, they shoot ahead of the target, right? Accessories do not shoot ahead of the target, thus you're going to miss like 100% of the shots. If an accessory kills you in AAW, then you pretty much were asking for it. You let it happen, I guess. But yeah, usually AAWs are great. Like they're weapons that you always want to shoot in front of the enemy, or you want to like guess where the enemy's going to be at, and then that's, you know, it's kind of, because again, it's a dumb rocket. Whereas the Dragonfire and the Nambu, no, that thing will seek you out. Great for accessories, especially for the fact that they have unlimited ammo, makes it even better. So yeah. But let's see what else. The Granada says tomato. Tomato days. Alright, so let's see what we got. Ron05 says, hi, Insaner, Satarmi, and Mixer. Yep. Yeah, say hello to our peoples and stuff, man. Yeah, we're celebrating right now, man. The holidays amongst us. We're playing, I did a couple of missions, like testing out some. Now, I do want to change up some things. I kind of want I noticed in this fight, I liked having the easy Katse, but I wouldn't mind having a I wouldn't mind switching that out for something else, for probably a flamethrower if using an SR-44. There's a lot of situations that I don't know, like easy Katses are great and all, but there's a lot of situations where I don't want to be too dependent on the adrenalines. And with an easy Katse, like you don't have to be dependent. I mean, I've scored kills, but I could have gotten a lot more had I used an adrenaline, which I always keep forgetting. It's just not in my playstyle, and it's annoying. I have to make it a habit, but I noticed that using using an SR-44 in a Del Ring, you don't need adrenalines for those. I mean, those, you know, the SR-44 is, as I learned, it's a crowd control weapon. Anytime there's enemies cluttered up and they're all bunched up, it's a great weapon to use, because it can hit multiple targets in a linear direction. But for the easy Katse, yeah, you are going to have some power-ups. I mean, the good thing about me easy Katse, which I do get away with, it's a triple power-up one, with I think some effective range. What the heck does my easy Katse have, anyways? All I know, it's almost on steroids. It's crazy. The easy Katse itself is containing a what is it? What do you have on you? Okay, this is what it has. It has double firing speed, the effective range. It has the double movement and triple power up. So that's the triple power up and double firing speed alone is gonna be enough. That's pretty much an equivalent to like a basic easy Katse using an adrenaline. So yeah, sometimes you don't have to really even use it if you have something like this. I mean, it still can do the job. With the adrenaline, it'll do it even faster. I mean, yeah, but I just don't have. Oh gosh, that's just one of the things I'm just terrible at. If you guys want to go on some hunting missions for entitlement points, let's do it, because I could really use the money. I spend a lot of entitlement points, and my piggy bank is a little depressed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some co-op operations. If you guys want to go ahead and do some of those, let's do some missions that gets us lots of monies, right? Let's do those, and we should be good. And plus, I'm very excited because I'm practicing more with. I'm gonna practice a lot more with the SR-44, because I was very happy. I was able to I did something with the SR-44. I was very excited about that. I'm humbled by it. It was cool. The training paid off, and so that was kind of cool. So yeah, I was able to do something out there, but it can be better. You gotta keep practicing. That's how it is in PvP. You just gotta keep practicing. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I've noticed one thing though. When you play PvP and when you play co-op online, or when you play single player, the game runs extremely smooth. I've noticed when you play PvP, sometimes like the game it feels like it's taking longer, and because of it, there's like slight lag, and when you're playing online in PvP, it throws off the rhythm when you quickfire. So I still have to get used to that. I found myself trying to quickfire and I had trouble with it because it was it's like the rhythm was slightly thrown off. Slightly. I mean, it's not anything crazy, but I just have to get used to that difference is all. But once you get the hang of the rhythm, then you can pretty much continue with that. I'll be making lobby if you want to join it. Absolutely welcome to. I'm gonna be hunting entitlement points, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of missions that give you a lot of points. I really don't care which one. You know, I enjoy life, so I'm not gonna rush anything. We'll get there. We'll get there. So we'll eventually get to that mark. If you want to hunt for entitlement points, let's do it. Let's go for it. I know I am, and it's going to be a fantastic little time. No restrictions whatsoever. The lobby is being created. This is a co-op, pretty much a session that we're doing, kind of. I'm not gonna do. It's not gonna be like a wave set. Anyone can join or whatever. I'm not gonna clear out the room. This is gonna be one of those things that we play and just make entitlement points. Cause you know, it's essential. You know, you got to get the monies, and I'm happy. You know, I'm happy I collected the amount of entitlement points that I did. I would have not been able to craft some of these you know, nifty little loadouts. So as we get ready to make it happen, let's find some missions here to do, because I'm really curious, like what is out there that we can put together, and hopefully we can get ourselves a nice little mission here. So we got liquidation available. That is, what is it? 2 Dianeas. Let's fight dragons. Let's try out the dragon stuff. Now this mission's gonna give us like a 5k thing, but I don't care. I'm so down to try out this nice little weapon. Oh, so we have we got one of the peoples here, Mr. Gord. Mr. Gord. Hello, Gord. Oh, it's good to have you here. Hello, how's it going? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's like we got Gord over here. But as we get ready to hang out and make monies, we need to make monies. It's important. We got to make the monies. You still got a lot of years on your sentence, huh? You got a lot of years to work on. We're gonna help on your years stuff, man. I need to get entitlement points too, so don't feel bad, bro. Don't feel bad. I need to work on it too. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Kaibutari says I train with SR on Ramosa. Oh, that's pretty cool. I just started training against abductors, and I would take the ones I would fight would be the Dianea and the what's his face, the Red Rage. And yeah, Ramosas, oh my gosh, Ramosas hate SR-44s. They absolutely hate it. They do not like falling to the SR. Dude, they get destroyed really bad. Like if you want to use a weapon that's real, especially if you have like 100 Willow on your weapon, or like 100 elementals damage, oh my gosh, it's fantastic. You eliminate, you'll give the Tiger Kitty a really bad day. But yeah, we're having the two little accessories are having conversations with each other when we're just hanging out over here. It's a fantastic time. You got to celebrate. It's a beautiful Friday and stuff. But yeah, we got to make it a magical time, right? But yeah, I put some loadouts together and they're kind of cool. I kind of want to change some stuff. Probably. Let's see. Man, because I was always thinking, I probably really don't need to carry an easy Katse with me, since everybody else in the freaking game has an easy Katse. You can always just, if you ever need an easy Katse, you can just, it's easy to find it in the map. It's easy to find an easy Katse. Ha ha. It's true, everyone uses an easy Katse. So like you can literally it's like, you know, it's like going in the street and finding a Honda. Like your Hondas everywhere. Pretty much it's, you know, you can use like 2 weapons, and then when the situation arises when you need an easy Katse, you just take one off the ground. So I don't think that should be too tough. That's what I was thinking about, putting a flamethrower. But I'll be honest, man, the Adult Ring with the SR-44, I think that's pretty set. I mean, I don't know. I kind of would like to use it though. And the Easy Wolf, man, the Easy Wolf was really fun to use, man. I was having a field day with that weapon. I was able to get some good proper. It was a pretty cool weapon. So, oh, we got Utah. So now we need we can get the people together from what's that anime, Chinibyo Demo Goigashitai? When you get everybody and stuff, like what is it, Utah? And what's the other girl name? The one that's all like delusional. Well, they're all delusional. I just can't remember. Where did Where did Gord go? Oh, hello Gord. Praise Gord. Gord, come back here. Come back here, Gord. We need you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, look, we got Ocho over here. Hello, Ocho. Yuta. Oh, Ocho. I call it. Man, I said Ocho. Yuta. Yuta. I'm gonna call you Ocho. I'm gonna call you Gord and Yuta. Wait. Ultra. I'm gonna call you Ultra. So Gord and Ultra. I'm gonna make nicknames out of all your names. So there you go. We got Gord and Ultra. Haha. Alright, let's do this. Let's take on the shenanigan. What is it, Diana? Alright, let's kick his Shaz. Let's kick his Shaz. Let's take names. And kick Shaz and chew bubblegum. Alright. Ramosa says, I hunt Ramosas, says Ronus. Insanity Replay says, I spend my time hunting ST types because they are... Wait, that's the branch I take on advanced weapon. Oh, okay, so that's the one where you get the advanced. That gives you electrical type weapons when you fight the T types. Insanity Replay says, I remember when everyone used the Barbara Easy Blaster. Yeah, the Barbara Easy Blaster is crazy. A lot of people. I remember when I first started off Freedom Wars, a lot of people used that as well. I would see that all the time. It's true. It's very true. A lot of people did use it. Me personally, I just didn't like the way it looked. It looked like a power drill. I don't know. It looked like a power tool. I didn't. It looked more like a power tool than a gun. I wasn't, you know, when I first got this game, I wasn't a fan of some of the weapons, like the appearance of the weapons, because they didn't look like actual weapons. They looked weird. The ones I liked were like the Arisaka, that looked like an actual weapon. The Dragon Fire, I always liked the looks of that one. I thought that was a cool looking rocket launcher. The AAW was just like it was like an exaggerated giant tube. Alright, let's do this. Let's take on the Dainea. Oh my gosh, this is the mission with the shenanigan troops. I should have totally brought a flamethrower. Oh, but I got Nilna here, but she's gonna wreck all of them. Alright, so, and with her double stacked effective range, she's gonna have a field day. Alright, Nilna, let's advance. She's gonna go full slow head. Alright, so we got a couple of bad guys over here. Now we have to focus a little bit on the I mean, well, where's me? Okay, there you go. Initiate counterattack. Alright, from there she should be set. So you're gonna have a lot of the chaos. Oh wait, that thing with the stupid shields is gonna go ahead and